teams have already gotten the bounty list, and they are competing their first steps. So I would love to hop in with them, Jaeger. I think we're gonna hop on board with our reigning champions. Of course, that is Luminosity,
Yes, the A team.
the A team. Yes, as they're called. So what map are actually we seeing? This is a brand new map.
Oh man, I haven't even tested the new maps. This is gonna be new for me too, watching this.
Yeah, so this is Thieves' Den actually, and if you guys
Cool.
didn't hear, the bounty for this one is there to use green primary, secondary, and heavy. Of course, the gunsmith likes to screw us over, and he decided not to sell green heavy right when we went live. That's okay. Teams have been informed, and they are to use white heavy that the Vanguard is selling. So uh, we're gonna see some weapons that we haven't seen in a very long time, probably since the first week of playing Destiny. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they combat that. Like these guys are used to like having their Hawk Moons, having their Red Deaths, having their their LMGs, all that stuff, and they're gonna have to sort of rely on pure gun skill in this, don't you think, Jaeger?
Oh yeah, it's nothing but great. Greens. I mean, us Invigorate members have been talking about a way to maybe balance out multiplayer for future competitive matches, and
Mm-hmm.
we've been talking about greens for a while. And now that you guys actually included it into the bounty itself, it's actually pretty cool to actually watch this point of view of Lumi. He's actually playing as a gunslinger. I've always seen him play as a blade dancer. He's going with it while using these green weapons. So
I think
it's awesome bounty. I wish I could be part of this one.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, we pulled you out of the out of competing just to commentate right when the bounties got good. But
Oh, it's all good.
oh,
No,
look at
no,
that upgrade. There we go. We love that on the
that's
green
awesome.
weapon. But yeah, it's interesting to
Love it.
see that he's using a gunslinger. Like you said, he's like known for using
Yes,
blade dancer.
the
And
blink shot is how he got known around the world. Yeah,
why do you think he's doing that? You think it's a golden gun thing or is it a talent thing?
it could be a golden gun thing. I mean, this isn't. I don't even understand how.
What is? How is that guy? What just happened?
What is he? Is
That
this
was
the
really
same guy playing right now?
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
might be the golden gun. It could very well be the golden gun that he wants to go ahead and go with. He could be practicing on it previously, so it's a new one for me. I'm gonna have to talk to him about it after this, but maybe it's a trip mine that he wants to use. Maybe that's the reason why.
I think when you're using only green weapons, you sort of rely more on your skills,
Right? You know
on
what?
your
Yes.
talents. So you want to get
Right.
the maximum amount of kills with them.
Which is a
Uh,
faster reload with the precision damage, and on top of that, you're
right,
actually
exactly.
yeah. So there are
Maximize the talents for kills instead of helping
exactly
your guns for kills.
better stability on your weapons. That's probably actually what he might be doing is taking advantage of gunslinger because it's purely gun skills that complement that. So if he has it equipped, smart idea.
Hmm. And they're doubling the team score. This is looking like a cakewalk for them. So I fully expect them to win this match. Let's talk a little bit about Thieves' Den. Actually, Thieves' Den is a map where there's sort of these long, elongated hallways leading into open rooms. You can see him going down one of the hallways. Do you think this
Right.
map is going to be a little of a shotgun's paradise?
I mean, it could be. It depends on really on the player how they decide to strategize. I mean, some people go in there blindly, just charging. I mean, you have the OBG players and then you have Slayers. So if somebody's really aggressive on their playstyle, they might just go ahead and just say, "Screw it, let's go ahead and use a shotgun." But other people, they might be more reserved, being OBJ, staying back, waiting around corners, and defending certain areas to prevent people from capturing points. So I mean, it depends. Two different worlds on this map right now. If there's two long passages and small rooms, depends on the player really.
Definitely, definitely. And actually, you know what? I'd love to check in with another one of our teams. Let's bring up our MLG Darkness Zone and let's hop in with Datto. Actually, Watts and the guys from math class. As you can
After
see,
class.
our yes math class, our picture in picture. You can see Lumi's team actually just finished their first game. They're going to orbit already, so they're
Wow.
not wasting any time, even with the rewards screen. These guys have the right idea. Same thing with math class. It looks like so. Both teams winning their first games. That's good to see. That it's not hindering them too much. How much do you know about the math class squad?
Not too much. I know we kind of gave them somewhat of a shout out or poked a little bit of fun with science class last week,
Hmm.
our Invigorate team, but it's I'm actually kind of interested. It's pretty cool to see Dado on top. That's pretty cool to see.
I
I wasn't
think
expecting it. It's a big YouTube player, but yeah, he's on top of the team right now.
Yeah, definitely. So he's not just an entertainer. You know what I mean? This guy knows how to play. He knows his stuff. So I'm
He's got
definitely looking for
skill.
these guys to be a really big competitor this week. I would actually love to go full screen with Dado and just see, uh, actually bring them up, their audio up, and let's just see how they're strategizing
Yeah.
for this next game.
Yeah, no worries. Try mine real quick. Your recent
Honestly,
games.
like the second that we win, oh shit, I don't know. What if leaving doesn't make it show up
What do you mean?
on Destiny Tracker?
Well, but we started a completely new game.
All right, so
No, but
we
I'm
hear
saying,
them
like, what if,
talking, just sort of strategizing. Actually, like, oh wait a minute, what if we left and it doesn't count? Of course, these guys have to submit their games. You guys can watch all of them and keep up with all the teams, not only on our stream but on DestinyTracker.com has an awesome feature built in just for this, where you can sort of see the team's progress. They submit game links. You can verify that they did the challenge with the right guns yourselves.
That's pretty cool.
And
I like
think
that.
so. They're just talking about, wait, what if we shouldn't have left that game? You know what I mean? Like, let's check Jesse and try. We might have to do another one. Hopefully, they don't have to do another one. But I'm interested to see what map they start on. Black Shield, actually. This is one of course, they're in House of Wolves DLC. So Black Shield is one of the newer maps. This is Firebase Thuria on Phobos. It is a Cabal themed map and is actually
Oh, cool.
it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a huge semicircle.
Yeah.
So yeah, this expect a lot of focus around the B control point in this one. The A and C ones are it's sort of similar to Asylum, if you guys are familiar with that. In setup, so you see they're gonna quick cap A and then all rush to B, that big center area. Expect most of the fighting to go down there.
Oh, cool. Oh, this map looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so I noticed that a lot of, just from the few times that I've played it, a lot of, once the capping happens, a lot of slaying you'll see go on behind this semicircle, which he's sort of standing on top of now. But this is a
Right.
great sniping vantage point, so you
Oh,
can see
yeah.
the teams coming from their starting areas. What sniper is he using?
Trying to figure it out right now.
I think-
He's
is
using
that
a
the-
good sniper, right?
Is that the the new Prison of Elder sniper already? I think Dado might have his hand. I forget what it's called, but it looks like the new Prison of Elder sniper. We're gonna go with that at least. That thing looks awesome. That thing looks badass.
This map really complements. Like, it has good lines of sight. I mean, if you're able to get elevation on top of your enemy, you got eyes on just about everything around these corners.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Now that I realize that is a green sniper. We told him to use
Yeah,
a
it's
green,
sniper.
You know what? It's so foreign to me because I haven't used green weapons in so long. I was like, man, what is that? That's funny actually. But let's bring up Lucky Charms again in our darkness zone, and we can see how they're doing. They actually got the same map. So they were both doing Thieves' Den, and now they're both doing Black Shield. So it looks like they might be going for a triple cap actually. You see them all dancing on the control point. What's going on in Dano's stream at the same time, though?
Right now, it looks like he's just wrapping around the ring, and looks like they're actually being very aggressive in their play style. As soon as the point gets captured, they're running straight forward, taking them on front line to front line. Seems like they currently have the upper hand. The score is currently, let's see, 5. Yeah, they have double the score. So they seem to be doing pretty well with what they've got going on right now, pulling off with
Yeah.
the greens.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, they're not wasting any time, right? This is a time trial. Like most teams would be satisfied, and probably usually you should just hold 2 control zones and let the team spawn out on one. But in a challenge,
pushing as hard as he can. Yeah.
a challenge like this, they're not wasting any time, man. As soon
Oh,
as
no.
a point is available to take, or the team, neutralizes it, they're taking it back. And
Oh yeah.
the trouble with that is on this map, it's really hard to control B if you have a good team playing against you. So I don't know. Hopefully they're not spread too thin, but it seems to be working out for them. So over on Lumi's cam, man, that thing, I would swear that's a legendary hand cannon. That thing looks good. Like, I see him 2 and 3 shotting people pretty easily over there.
This is Lumi.
Yeah, I'm watching Lumi currently. And
I'm gonna
he's
have to go
just,
ahead and switch over.
they're rolling too. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the other team has
Wow.
quit out, but it's
85.
7,000 to like 285. This is destruction. This is like, remember, these are PvP masters. This is what they
Very
excel
true.
at, is making the other team cry and quit out. These are some of the top PvP players in the world, so I didn't expect destruction this bad, but this is still, I guess, par for the course for them.
It's ridiculous when you see these guys play. It's like when we do in-house matches against each other, or even against other clans, like it's aggressive. It's really a different level versus each other or against other teams, rather than going against pubs like this right now. Like 495 and 11,365. Like wow, destroying.
Let's hop full screen with Datto again. I think their match is a little bit closer. I'm actually going to pull up Invigorate in our other stream so that we can take a look at how they're doing. I know LT John and the boys must be rolling as well. You know, last week they were no slack in the PvP challenges. You guys were maybe categorized as a PvE team, but you guys kept up. You were right there. So let's actually hop on, bring back our Darkness Zone. I have LT John's point of view up now. Man, everybody's getting the same maps. This is awesome. We get to see
It's funny, yeah.
the same maps at the same time, so this is really great. You get to see who's doing better, and he's using, what is that? I guess the auto rifle, the Shingen E. He's probably got a green
It
one
might be.
left over somewhere,
Right.
maybe from a second character or something. So it's interesting. I think, to be honest, the hand cannon seems to be doing a little better than the auto rifle, especially a green auto rifle, which we know has undergone so many nerfs.
Right. Auto rifles used to be pretty OP, but now that they got nerfed down a little bit, it kind of hampers you down as far as kill time, but they're going for it.
One
They're
thing
great all around.
One
strong
thing they can
PvPs.
do is maybe that auto rifle. Maybe they got a little practice in last week during the auto rifle only challenge. And
that
I've
was
seen
fun.
him doing that subsequently after the stream, just sort of having fun with it. And he has been practicing the team shot with the Invigorate guys with the auto rifles. As funny as that might sound, oh, he just got taken out by a No Land Beyond. That's gotta hurt.
Oh man.
Especially using a troll weapon, just taking out by a bigger troll weapon.
Right. Yeah.
Do you use auto rifles currently, or do you pretty much stay away from them?
I mean, I've tried playing with them for a while. I really wish hard light. I mean, aesthetically it looks awesome, but ever since, I mean, I guess before auto rifles even got nerfed, hard light was still really bad. But
Yeah,
I play with them a
Hardlight's-
little bit here and there. Like we do actually challenge ourselves when we're playing all together. We'll actually use like certain weapons, make rules for ourselves. So that might help us benefit a little bit from that.
Definitely. I
But
think if you guys
I'm
are
really a
used
hand
to
cannon guy.
if you guys are used to restrictions like that,
Yes.
This
Yeah,
is-
we do.
you guys are right at home. But you said you're a hand cannon guy.
Yeah, I'm a hand cannon guy. Like Hawk Moon, I owned that for like a straight month.
Oh
The
man.
game first came out, and I didn't even realize how good it was until.
I don't think anyone
Forums.
realized how good it was. Oh my goodness,
Right.
that gun is crazy. So congratulations on getting Hogmoon.
Oh, thank you.
I can't
Grind
wait
is
to get my
real.
hands on it in September when it finally comes to Xbox.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's nice. I like it.
So are you watching LT John's point of view?
I am currently. I have his pulled up right now. I'm watching him play. Yes.
So why do you think he's running just with a sniper? Okay, now he's switching over to his AR, but it seems as if he was just using his sniper primarily. Actually, he's like, you know what, this auto rifle is garbage. I don't want any of
Yeah.
this. You see him
I think he
switching to
realized that
it immediately.
yeah.
Do you think?
Just his headshots.
Yeah, right. I mean, definitely, it should still be a one-shot kill with a headshot or with a sniper headshot. So maybe that gets rid of the sort of green weapon class. Modifier on it. It's like, hey,
Right,
as long as I hit this
exactly.
headshot, it doesn't matter if it's a legendary or a green.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see, these guys feeding orbs to each other. That's one thing, of course. Grenades, melees, supers, that kind of stuff is still allowed in this challenge. So maximizing your kills with those are, really paramount, I think.
Right. It's all about that communication. Make the call outs. Say, hey, drop the orbs. center of map or near B tunnel, and everybody will go chasing for it like Pac-Man. But yeah, I mean, communication. As long as they're communicating, it'll make things a lot easier and faster for everyone.
Definitely. And I see Datto just finished his second game.
Wow.
I think it's his second game. Yep, he's hopping into control at least. They are rolling. It's great to see that they are feeling right at home at MLG and the Destiny bounty. They're not confused by anything. These guys did not waste any time getting warmed up. They're ready to go.
No. They might be actually a strong competitor, surprisingly. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm impressed watching them play.
Yeah, no.
Skill. They're going for it.
Look at that. Those guys we haven't seen in so long. It's so awesome to see them back in action, getting a little love. But yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't familiar with Datto and math class, and Watts, actually, whose POV it is, they set modifiers for themselves pretty regularly. They actually have done Crota with the sword bearer blindfolded. I'm not joking.
What?
I'm not joking about that. And I saw them challenging the Bungie team to do it like a little while ago. I'm not sure if they completed it, but I know Datto himself has been the sword bearer and completed has downed Crota blindfolded. Which
wow,
is pretty
that's
crazy.
So
they're
that's pretty awesome.
Totally used to challenges and
Like
modifiers on
different
the
level.
run. Yeah, definitely.
Wow, good on him.
I don't think our MLG bounty would get that serious, but who knows, right? With I
One
guess
day.
now that they're in the mix, who knows, right? Maybe you guys all step your game up when you put blindfolds on you. It'll be hard to verify,
That'll be awesome. The stronger the teams that we have
great.
competing, the better this will all turn out to be. It'll be great. I'm really excited for what you guys have going on. The
Awesome.
community of Destiny, so it's awesome.
Yeah, and actually, I saw him just loading up Widow's Court. This is the map that I am most excited about with House of Wolves, and unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to play it. I haven't been lucky enough. I've only got Black Shield and Thieves' Den, but Widow's Court straight up looks like a Call of Duty map. This map is awesome. It has really low walls, really open areas. It's a huge sniping map. Not so much huge in size, but just it really favors sniping and that kind of play style. So, but don't get me wrong. You're definitely gonna have to go out of your comfort zone, and those control points are still in really central areas. So, expect a lot of the fighting to happen around those control points, and then sort of the snipers to stick around the edge and pick people off.
Wow, this map looks really wow. I'm really happy about the map design that has been coming out. I like this map. Looks cool.
Yeah, so you can see those low walls that I'm talking about, where like you might be able, if you have a vantage point, to see over them, but you're definitely not 100% protected if you're capping a zone. Like there's gonna be, I'm sure, a lot of Nova bombs, a lot of Fists of Havocs that come flying in there when you're playing this. So you always got to be aware when you're capturing the zones. And it seems that Invigorate, actually, on our left, are nearing completion of their second game. They let the other team get up to about 10,000, so that game drawing on probably a little longer than they hoped it would. But you know what? Same thing happened last week to Invigorate, as I'm sure you remember. Was the PvP guys might have finished the game a little quicker, or that first challenge a little quicker, but you guys caught right back up in the PvE, and we know with House of Wolves and the MLG.TV bounty, there is a ton of PvE stuff this week. So they'll definitely have time to redeem themselves.
I have faith in them. I think they'll pull through. Competition is going to be pretty strict this time around, I think. It's going to be really balanced. Good to have some new competitors in here, so it'll be great to see. It's really good so far.
Awesome. So let's go full screen with Datto again. I think he is moving quite along in this map. It's 5,000 pretty much at 3,000. I would actually love to go and listen in with them and see how they're adapting to the new map and this green-only playstyle.
Yeah, let's do it.
Enemy captured zone B.
Alright, I'm thinking that we
Each guy is dead. Snipe him in the fucking face.
That was awesome. Back up.
And he destroyed me.
Heavy ammo.
Pyro in the chat. Big shout out to the one person we care
got
about.
him. Heavy. Go push heavy. I'm capping B.
Headed there now. I also have super.
Zone
Pop
B
after heavy is
neutralized.
out.
Heavy
Yank
ammo
into it.
Yep,
available.
yanks.
Oh god, there's someone coming.
No worries. Pushing A. I'm here with you.
Zone B secure.
Oh, let's get
I don't know. He's just back.
This guy, absolutely the laggiest person I've ever seen.
I don't know, dude. What the fuck?
B's getting assaulted.
In the corner right there.
I got Peyton Manning and
Supering to go to B.
okay, there's one coming up side still.
I guess that.
Lag.
Dude. Who are you? And I don't know what's happening.
Two going C.
Dude.
On my way to C right now.
Okay, I have super for C.
Awesome. So we there saw them dealing with a little bit of lag issues. Unfortunately, that's okay. That's common on video games. You know what I mean? They're not immune to it. So, but it seems like they're handling pretty well. It's still doubling the team score. So I like how they're calling out though. You know what? Like everybody get on heavy. Like you know we're using green weapons. We need to take advantage of our heavy weapon. Everyone get on this, and you know I'll save my super for when they're attacking B. I'll use it right after you know right after we grab this heavy. But let's bring up our darkness zone again and our audio from the other stream. Actually, this is Resolute, the Clawman, and
Oh,
the
Resolute.
boys. Yeah, so they're actually playing on the Timekeeper. Actually, let's go full screen with them. Show them a little bit of love. They are playing on the Timekeeper, which is the PlayStation exclusive map. Jaeger, have you had a chance to play this one?
No, like I said, I haven't had a really good chance. This is a new map, is it?
Yeah, this is also a House of Wolves DLC map. This is the Sony exclusive
Oh.
one. So this is sort of the Vex themed map. And
Oh,
you know,
cool,
these
okay.
guys are supposed to be the PvP, one of the best PvP clans. At least that's what they told us. So
Oh no, yeah, that's true. I mean, when there's never been really an official tournament for Destiny,
Right.
but PvP players that are very like competitive are actually really pushing for it. So we've actually started doing unofficial tournaments on bracketcloud.com, and we've been going over there trying to get these tournaments lined up, and we actually sometimes play for money and whatnot. And this Team Resolute are often found on those brackets, so they are very competitive.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, this no slouches here, as you said. It's crazy. It's watching them get Gallahorned when they're using green auto rifles. That must hurt. But
Yeah.
they're still in the lead. And let's talk a little bit about the map. What are your first impressions of it, just from what you've seen already?
It looks like I see hills, so there's definitely elevation. You definitely want to have elevation on your side. So what you own, what you see is what you own, is really the term for it. So the higher that you are, and you have elevation, you can see the players' heads moving up the hill, but people looking up, they're less likely to see you. So if they can own the elevation portion of this map, it seems like it is kind of uphill from different parts of the map. I think that might help them out. There is some big openings, but then they have pillars within this map, so they definitely have a chance to go ahead and go shotguns if they really want to, but there's definitely those corridors, those fatal funnels, so they'll be able to rack up some kills if people keep on pressing them instead of them pressing the opposite team.
Yeah, and I mean, just visually also, there's some great points you brought up, but just visually, it's very Vault of Glass theme, very Vex theme. It looks sort of like a symmetrical map, but not really. I think the control points are sort of spread out evenly, like they are on all maps.
Yeah.
But each area looks completely different.
I like
from
it.
the
I
other
like it a
yeah,
lot.
I definitely like it. You know, it's nice to have the symmetrical maps, but it's also nice to have maps like this that we
Right.
get to see. You know what, some awesome Vex architecture, and let the Bungie team do their thing.
Bungie did good. They did good this time around on the maps, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't
forward
think
to
there's really any weak map, if that makes sense.
Right,
All
yeah.
of them are really great. A lot of people can argue that Skywatch for the Dark Below wasn't, you know, the most fun map to play unless you were sniping only, and even then with
Right.
the recent ammo changes, it sort of made it a scout rifle battle. But this time around, it looks like they listened to everybody, and all the maps are great. I'm enjoying all of them. But I think now actually would be a great time to take our first commercial break. I've seen some teams actually finishing up their third match, so when we come back, we'll be hopping in with them. For now, stay tuned, guys. We'll have step 2 of the MLG.TV Destiny bounty when we return.